Hello people of YouTube, it's been a while since I've last done a video, but I have some new parts today, PC parts, so I'm going to do a bit of an unboxing and show you what they are. As you can see, I have two packages, so we'll start with the bottom one first. Interesting packaging. These are just egg boxes that have been crushed up. So here we go, this is the first thing that I've bought. This is as you can see, AMD HD6870 Hawk. So I'm quite excited for this card. It's got 1 gig of RAM, 6870, but it's the Hawk edition, so it should be pretty decent for overclocking. I might as well do an unboxing for you while I'm here. Right, let's see if we can get a better angle on the camera here. There we go. So, unfortunately I am shading the light, but it's okay because this camera is better than my old one. Pretty standard MSI packaging by the looks of things. Same as a GTX 580, which I haven't unboxed in the past on camera, but I've actually got two MSI GTX 580s that are boxed. So I'll chuck the box to the side, take this plastic cover off. You can see there's the card. Let's see if we can get a better angle on that. There we go. So we've got the Molex things. I will definitely not be using those with my 1300 watt power supply, which you can see just there. So here's the cards. There's some accessories in there, but we don't really care about those, let's face it. So we've got the card here. Take it out of the anti-static bag. There we go. Let's focus on that, please. There we go. So, it's a bit dusty, obviously it's used, you can't buy these new. It's got a decent amount of heat pipes, such a small card. The fans are very small, but the card is quite long. You can see we've got dual 6-pin connectors, and we've got our voltage read points here, which is amazing. I love those. Nice meaty VRM, I'm presuming, on the other side of there. So, and we've got some interesting switches up here. I wonder what these are for. I'll have to look that up, but there are some interesting switches just here, which you can see are covered with this little film thing. So, I'll have to see about that. Anyway, it's got a crossfire finger, so I should be able to crossfire it with my other one, because I actually have a Gigabyte one of these as well, a WindForce 3 cooler, which is pretty nice. As you can see, rear I/O, pretty standard, dual mini display ports, HDMI and 2 DVIs, nothing exciting there. And I presume they're all gold plated because it's a Hawk card, so that's pretty nice. Now, the reason why, or one of the reasons why I bought this card is because I like MSI cards, because you can use MSI Afterburner to burn them up with voltage. And also, I already have this, which is a 560 Hawk. And as you can see, it's quite similar. It has a dual BIOS switch, the voltage read points are on the back. This also has two 6-pins. Now it is interesting that the 6870 is quite a lot longer, but I think this 560 Ti is a bit wider. If you look at the cooler design, yeah, the fans are actually bigger on the 560 Ti, slightly. So that should be an interesting comparison. So next up we have this box. So we'll see what's in here. I think I know what's in this one. Some very interesting packaging. Hopefully there's an anti-static bag. Yes, there is an anti-static bag. Now, people might recognise this board because I've had one before, and unfortunately it died on phase cooling because it got wet. So we'll chuck the box to the side. There we go. Now I'll take it out of the bag, because obviously you don't want to see it inside the bag, do we? Put that away, we don't need that. I/O shield, lol, as if we're going to put it in a case. And there's this little thing for hooking up power buttons, but I mean when boards have onboard power buttons you don't need power buttons, right? So, this is a P5Q Deluxe from the Asus. I already have one of these, and like I said, it's dead, died on phase, got wet because I was an idiot, and I left it on with no power running through it while I ate my tea, and it basically built up a load of water, and someone has left one of those little stickers on. Wow, that must have been on there a long time. It's very shiny. There we go. So this board is pretty decent. Seems in good nick. It has onboard power, onboard reset. It's actually come with a CPU as well. I don't know whether you can see that. It's a Q6600, or it should be. Yeah, it is. So yeah, that's a G0 stepping one as well. The PCB actually looks browner than my other one, which is interesting. So we'll have to see about that. But yeah. Obviously it's got a nice meaty VRM, not as good as a Rampage Extreme or anything, but yeah, it's a nice board for phase. The guy's actually left a screw in it as well there. I presume that's from his standoffs in his case. How interesting. So yeah, I'm going to test these new components I've got out now and probably film that as well. So yeah, that's about it really. See y'all.